I've got Paul Mariner here with me, and I've asked him to put on his armor because we do have an interesting question about his former team and beloved team, Arsenal. Maras, I have to ask you, is Arsenal still a top destination for managers?
Please.
I have to ask it. If we look at some of the betting
told you
odds,
to ask me that
if
question?
Arsene Wenger does indeed leave, we're talking about Massimiliano Allegri, who's been linked with Arsenal,
you to
Thomas
ask me that
Tuchel,
question?
Diego Simeone. When you look at these names, and they are pretty big names,
Massive name.
does Arsenal deserve right now to be linked with names like this? Why?
Because of the stadium, because of the training ground, because of the money that they've got behind the club. It's a massive football club. It's one of the biggest clubs in the world.
Can they still attract these managers,
Yes,
though?
yes.
Not looking like they could get Champions League football. Definitely just sticking with the FA Cup year in, year out.
I've said for months now that Simeone is the man that can get Arsenal back on track. They need a little bit of a shake-up.
Why would he want to go there now, though?
Because it's a fantastic football club. I cannot think of a manager that wouldn't want to go to Arsenal.
Well, probably a manager that wants to play Champions League football.
Well,
Even though it's not over yet.
He'll get them to that. It's the challenge. Look, Lex, when you factor in the money that they'll pay, you factor in the infrastructure of that football club, you factor in the money that's behind the club, what he could do in the market. Yeah, it might be difficult for this initial year if they don't make Champions League to attract those top players purely and simply because of Champions League football. Yeah, I understand that. I get that. But if the likes of Simeone is available, and if they can snatch him from apparently Inter Milan's grasp, do it, because this guy is amazing. I don't think they'll get Allegri from Juventus. I think Juventus will win the Champions League this year. I don't think they'll get him. Tuchel, I think he'll stay at Dortmund. But Simeone, yes, please.
Do you think Arsenal need a big name like Simeone to make the difference?
Yes, 100%. Yes, I do. I think that because like Conte, look at Conte when he went to Chelsea. That club was in a bit of a mess. I mean, they didn't know what system they were going to play. They had that horrific season under Mourinho. It was sort of swimming a little bit, that football club. He came in with the quality of his playing career and also his managerial career, and he sorted that club out instantly because of the respect that the players had for him. Initially as a player, what he did, and on the tactical side, and on the player management side. So that's what they need. They need a shake-up.
All right, well, many people did laugh at Manchester United and Liverpool saying that they couldn't attract the big managers. They got a Jose Mourinho,
exactly.
They got a Jurgen Klopp, so maybe...
And Arsenal's a bigger club.
Arsenal, we'll see about that, Paul Mariner. We'll see about that. But as for Maras, he still does believe that Arsenal is indeed a top destination for some of the top managers in the world.